Okay, we are ready with top table setting up. I'm going to get all of that done. Hold on. Sorry. Woo. Okay, so we have got... What are our top table players? We have got... what team is this? Necro versus... Ooh, Skaven. We've got a Necro versus Skaven team here. Oh, hello. Right. Yes. So. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So yes, Necro is currently setting up. I'm going to get those all sorted. Let me change the title because it's time for the final. It is the final of Bang Average Chicken Bowl 3. Yeah, every time I come back onto this screen, the mic goes a little bit funny. So I'm not entirely sure why that's happening. But I'm just going to get... I think, am I correct in thinking that this is... Round 6 draw, Ian the Ace. So we've got Ian the Ace Skaven versus Joseph playing Necromantic. Right. Is that Santa? No, this is not Santa. Hi, Bungle. I'm so sorry. Bam Bam Bungle. There we go. I can say words. So yes, Ian the Ace versus Joseph. I have only just changed the names around to match the current players. But yes, Giraffe did win against L Plate. It was a spectacular game, a lot of fun, and they both had a lot of fun together singing and playing the game. Right, so we have got a dice tower. Oh my god, is that a Santa Claus? That's a Santa Claus for their Ratoga. That's amazing. I have been sent the rosters, so while they're quickly doing that, I'm going to show you what the rosters are for the two teams. So this is the Necromantic that we're going to see first. Oh, that's the wrong... it's not showing you the correct thing. So Dementor, right. So they've got Guard on the Flesh Golems, Guard on both the Wraiths, Wrestle on one werewolf, Block and Dodge on the other werewolf, and Block on the Ghoul. So Necro were able to stack their skills. And then on the Skaven, we've got Block on the Ratoga, Tackle on the Blitzer. Only the one Blitzer. Interesting. There are 4 gutter runners. The 4th one is down at the very bottom, down there. So we've got Block, Sidestep and Wrestle on 3 of the gutter runners, Leader on 1 of the thrower. Oh, there is a second Blitzer. Oh, okay. He's moved it all up around. So we've got a Tackle Blitzer and we've got a Guard Blitzer. Then we've got Block, we've got Sidestep, we've got Wrestle, and then Leader. 3 rerolls for the Skaven on 1 Apothecary, 3 rerolls for the Necro with 1 assistant coach. So let us begin. I think they're just going over what everything is. They've got the Charlie Victor skill bands, so you can see there's the Blodge Wolf with the blue and the yellow. Then they've got blue on blue for Block, white for Wrestle, and then all the guard is green. I think pink, orange is Tackle, and I can't remember what pink is. Pink must be the Leader. That's it. It must be the Leader. Yeah. It's £2 per skill ring, I believe. But yeah, they've gone all out with their things. So they've already rolled weather and everything. I'm assuming it's nice. Actually, I'll just go and quickly ask them just before, unless they've got a marker for it. No, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be nice. Nice is most likely. Right. So yeah, they are going straight into it. So they've got. I think it's perfect defense. So they are resetting up their defense. They're putting they're filling up the line. I don't think defense is D3+3. I think it's just you can reset your defense. Right, and they're off. So I like the custom rig down. I do. I think that's quite nice. It's quite clear where everything is. I'm not sure what that little section is there, but it might be for people who are fouling, maybe. Perfect D is D3+3. Oh, is it? It might be. Well, he didn't move all of his players anyway, so I think, yeah, if it was, then that's fine. Oh, it's suddenly gone very warm in here. I'm just going to turn on my little fan thing. There we go, right. Oh, so we've already had a knockdown. So that dice tower is going to be interesting to try and see everything. So I'm going to do my best. But you can see there. So that's the Rat Ogre. So the Rat Ogre does have Frenzy. So that is a push and a both down. The Rat Ogre does have block, but they're going with the push. Oh no, is that a skull? It might be a skull. I might have misread that. Okay, I'm assuming that was a both down because the Rat Ogre is put down where it is. It rolls a 7 on the armour. It's not enough to break, unfortunately, so it's just a prone player. They're going for the pickup now. They need a 2+, roll a 6. Oh, that must be the apothecary for the Skaven. The dice tower, interesting choice. Yeah, I've not seen many Blood Bowlers who use dice towers. I mean, it does obviously happen, and we did consider using a dice tower for the stream and having a dedicated camera on it, because we did have a dice tray last year. So we've got a dodge. I assume he does make it look like it was a 5. Another dodge. Yep. For some people, dice towers like roll the dice more, if that makes sense, and it's less reliant on how you roll things. It's very fair. Like, you put a dice in, it's going to roll the exact same way, no matter who's put that in there, if that makes sense. So that was their turn. I believe it's the Necro's turn now. But yeah, I don't see too many people using the dice tower. We might be able to implement it if we thought it was would help with the stream. I don't know. The problem with the tray was that it was awkward for people to have to like lean over. These guys are playing exactly how they would play. regardless of where they were sitting, you know, whatever table they go on, this is how they would be doing it. And we wanted to make it like that for people, so it's easier for them. They break the armor on that piece and it's just a stun, so that's the leader. He's going straight for the leader, straight for those rerolls. So yeah, it's sort of subjective what works better and what doesn't work, in terms of dice trays or dice towers or dice cups or anything like that. Speaking of, I do have a new video that's going to be coming out later on this week of a few people from here saying like some must-haves to bring to tournaments. So different people have different things that they feel like is important for you to have. So yeah, might be interesting to get people's opinions on that if you're interested, or not sure about your own Blood Bowl journey and what you might need to bring. These folks might have some suggestions for you. Mike Joe, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, is that? Oh, it's gone in the way. I can't see. I think there was a both down. Or was it a push? I feel like it might have been a push. Yeah, it was a push. Alright, so we're on turn 2 for the Skaven now. And just so everyone's aware, the stream has not frozen. They are just really thinking, what are the records? So it's, I don't know what the exact records are, but I know what the points are. I believe the Skaven are 5-0 and the Skaven are 5-0 and 0. Hang on, let me, where is it? Round 5 results. So Skaven are on 250 and Necro are on 220. So if they draw, the Skaven win the tournament. If the Skaven win, then they fully win. If the Necro win, then there's only one other team that could potentially also win, which is JLev. I think. I think for a win it's 50 points, if I remember correctly. Oh, sorry, I missed some pushes there. That is a POW. I have to say, you can't probably hear it on the stream, but the dice tower makes a very satisfying clacking sound when the dice go through it. So yeah, the Skaven are 14-3 on touchdowns, 11-7 on cash. The Necro are 8-3 on touchdowns and 19-2 on cash. There's only one other team that's 19-2 on cash, I think. Let me just double check. I'm gonna scroll. Oh no, there's 20-21. Oh my goodness, that's a snotling team. There's 20-21 on cash. Goblins are 20-17 on cash. My god. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. Is there a Stunty award? I think there is. Probably. I'd imagine there's a Stunty award. David's told me he hates stunties. I feel like there is. Hang on, it's in the rules pack. They did put it in. Prizes. Not forgetting the little stunty guys, they get their own category if we have at least 3 contenders. There you go. I don't like how he's laid out that. I think that was a POW or a defender stumble. No, that's not quite through. Not quite. Stunty award is given collectively to everyone who's sensible enough to not play stunties. I don't know, there's some pretty good stunties. The gnomes are 2-2-1, I think. No, 2-1-2, sorry. That is a push that I can see in that, and I'm pretty sure the other one is a skull. How are the gnomes tiered? The gnomes are not on the stunty tier. They're not tier... I can't remember, is it tier 7? Yes, I'm going to try my best to stream it. I might be able to get it on that camera. I might, depending on cables and stuff. I think that's... We're on necro turn now, aren't we? He over-tiered them massively. Oh my god. Did Andy choose gnomes? No, there's only one person who played gnomes, and that was who we saw earlier. Possibly. It might have been a better safe than sorry thing. Eliod would have played gnomes. I would have played gnomes, honestly. There's definitely a POW on that one. I saw that. I saw that POW. Oh, only a 4, unfortunately, so no armor break. Those have been the most fun I've had with the team. Nice. That's good to hear. Is it the Skaven's turn? Yes, it is. They've not moved their thing. I was like, I can see them counting, but their thing's still on turn 2. Unless I missed them moving it, but oh yeah, no, I must have missed them moving it. Oh, that's a 1. Ooh. Guessing that was a dodge. Yeah, it's the gutter runner, so it would have been a dodge reroll. I feel very nervous about there being all 4 gutter runners there. I get that they're caging up and protecting the ball, but also at the same time, I don't know, it just makes me very nervous to see them all like that over there. One rush, 2 rush. I don't know, it feels like the rats, I think there must be a lot of them on the floor. Rat Ogre's doing a thing. And is that that's a double both down. Does not break armor. I'm assuming it was a blitz, yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of rats on the floor. Oh, we got a dodge from the line rat. Does not make it. That's a reroll. They're putting in the reroll and they fall over. No, I don't think that's a break. So, is the Necro turn 3? They've got a lot of players still around the line of scrimmage. There's not a huge amount of players who can come back and stop this gutter runner advance because they can dodge out on a 2+. So it becomes quite scary. You've got to figure out how you're going to get back and stop this because they might stall it, they might not. Oh wait, was that down? No, that was a push. Oh no, there was a both down in there. That's what it was. That's what he picked. So that stunned that rat. Alright, that's a both down there and a push. I think they went with the push. I'm not sure what that roll was for there. Was it a 1 dice against a rat? It might have been. No, I don't know. Maybe a rush. Maybe a rush that just happened, but didn't quite work out. Okay, so turn 4 for the rats. Dementa, what are the point systems? So if you win, how many points do you get? If you draw, how many points do you get? And if you lose, how many points? I'm assuming it's 0 points if you lose. But what's the point system for the others? Because some people have said it's 50 if you win. I don't know what it would be if you draw. I think there was that. Now on my break. I don't know if Dementa's actually got sound. He might not have done. I've got to run as a showing why they are one of the most powerful pieces in the game, because that movement 9 is an absolute pain to deal with, because if you give them even the slightest opening, they are going to take it and they are going to run. That Edge 2 movement 9 is just so powerful, so powerful. Unless it might say on the rules pack. Here we go, I found it. So win will be 50, draw will be 20. So if I get around 5 results, so if they get a draw, they'll be tied. No, they won't. No, sorry. If Joseph wins and if J-Lev wins, then they'll both be on 270. Ian the Ace will be on 250. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other players who might be on 250. So this game is very important, but also J-Lev's game is very important as well, because that could be the big decider. Okay, I think that is the Necro's turn now. Yep, Necro's turn 4 now. So going for a bit of a cover over the Rat Ogre now, giving him some friends to work with. I was gonna say it can't have been on the floor, or they wouldn't have made it over there. Oh, he started rolling the dice off the screen. That's fine. But I think did he use an Apo on it? Is that the Apo gone then? I find it a bit strange that Oh, we're really going for the really going for the rat ogre here. Maybe he's thinking if that he takes out the big guy, it helps some of the damage. It is going down though, so I can only assume he rolled a POW. That's not a break, not enough for a break, unfortunately. Even with a wolf. Okay, so I think we're moving into the Skaven's turn 5 now. Yep. And that's one of them. Rat ogre obviously has to follow up. No break. Oh, we're coming up to the end of a very long couple of days, and well, it's felt like a long couple of days. Also, can't quite believe that we're only on that we're on game 6 already. I think that was a POW right there. Probably not enough to break armor, no, not judging by the reaction. I don't think it did. It's just ridiculous. It's so far that this gave the gutter runners. Oh, my brain is starting to fry. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. So Oh, interesting. Okay, so he's protecting the ball there. I'm guessing from Frenzy, but it's not a piece. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think the Necro player's done a very good job of containing them so far, yeah. The rats just have to find a way of keeping the Necro at bay from coming round the behind. Oh, that's a reroll gone. That's one of the rerolls gone for the dodge. They've made it. It is kind of a crucial piece. They need this to help screen away the Necro players from running after, from chasing their ball down and tagging them out. Thing is with Skaven, they're fast, but they're also very weak. So if they allow too many hits, then they can cause some problems. Okay, here's the blitz on the foot on the rat. I think that was one of those that I saw. No, they both look like what? They just look like pushes. Everything just looks like pushes. Okay, wolf dodge, which is a 3+. Looks like they rolled a 6. Are we going to go for a rush? No, don't need to. Rush with the Wraith though. Oh, doing 2 rushes. That's a good position actually to put the Wraith in, because the Wraith having a sidestep means that that's hard to take down. They're not blodge, are they? Wraiths aren't blodge. They're definitely they have block. They don't have dodge. Yeah, no, they have foul appearance, sidestep, and block, and guard, which is very, very useful. I think that's a Wraith armor block break. It's fine. It's just stunned. That was a big build up for then a double 1 to come through for the injury. Okay, so we are into turn 6 for the Skaven. This first half just feels like it has absolutely flown by. If anyone has any questions about any of the teams or anything that's happening, please do feel free to ask. So that's the foul appearance. I think they rolled a POW. They did. So he's putting the Wraith into a position, even though it's gone down, to be as awkward as possible. So what he's done is, rather than allowing them the singular dodge, he's forcing them to do 2. So it's going from a 2+ into a 3+2+, which, you know, Necro, you think, oh, 3+ is easy, but it's a little scarier for Skaven and Elves and all the Agi 2+ players to do those 3+s. Much as you'd think it wouldn't be. So there's the 3+. Rolls a 5. Doesn't need a 2+. Not if they go around the other way. Yeah, I'm with it now. Or they're just leaping over. They're just leaping over the prone player. Oh, that's just a flat agi roll. Yeah, they're just leaping. Don't need the reroll. Well, if they do, they've got 2 to put into it. That's something that a lot of people forget about. A lot of people forget about the leaping over a prone player. No. Oh. That is definitely one of them. Oh, I'm so sorry. Doesn't break armor. Okay. Right, so we are on Necro's turn 6. What would the plan here be? What would the plan here be? Is this a wolf hit on that tackle piece? I don't think so. I think it was a Wraith Blitz. So 3, 4 for the hit, 5, 6. I do feel like the Skaven's armor has held up very, very well for this. That's a reroll. And the wolf's over. I think that might have been a rush. So turn 7 for the Skaven. They've got 2 turns, and the Necro aren't likely to get it back. So I don't know whether they... I don't know. This one's a tricky one. I can only see one of those results, and I can see that it's a push, and I think that's what they're going for. So you're going to go second dice, and there's a defender stumbles there. Nope, no armor break. Not even with the mightiest of blows. Oh, I'm gonna have to stand up. Oh, there we go. This first half has felt very quick. Yeah, there's only been we're only an hour. There's an hour and a half left of the entire game, and these guys are very nearly on turn 8 already. So for context, there's been 45 minutes of the first half. We have 2 hours 15 for the whole of the game. The whole game should fit within 2 hours 15, and that's usually a good sweet spot. I don't know if it's like due to a couple of turnovers that we've had in this game, or the speed of the players. I think that was both down because the wrestle player went down as well. Yeah. But yeah, they've been this half has just flown by. If I look outside, I can see some people are on turn 5. Some people are on turn 4. So yeah, it's just like there's so much variety in how people are taking their turns and how quick those turns are going. Oh, okay, so we're stalling it. Not going for the score straight away, waiting until turn 8, which makes sense. You don't want to give Necromantic 2 turns to score back against you. As fast as rats are, the Necro will get 2 turns to score, and then their drive for next half. So you don't want to give them you want to give them as few opportunities to do it as possible. And while rats are also very quick, it's not easy, especially if their armour starts folding, which, to be fair, has been pretty decent so far. Yep, putting that player in, marking that wolf that's on the floor. Oh, I think that was a failed dodge. So, oh, that's an injured rat. There we go. What were we just saying about armor? So we're now going to the Necromantics turn 7. There we go. Sorry, I'm really trying not to breathe too heavily down the mic. I am aware that holding it quite close, but okay, got a hit on the leader piece. Only a push, I believe. And down it goes. No, I'm just tired. I'm trying to stay awake more than anything, Wotan. I'm standing up. What? Thank you. I enjoy this. I do. I am having a lot of fun with this. I'm not. Have they gone for a dodge in for the hit? They rerolled something. It doesn't seem to be a good result. Or is it? Is it a good result? I don't know. I can't tell. I feel like it was probably a both down because they haven't moved. Oh, it's gone down. And that's the score. That is the score for the Skaven. So the Necro potentially could do an undead one. The Necromantic could potentially do a 1-turn touchdown. The Wolves are movement 8, and they have a Ghoul as well, which is movement 7. It took me a second. I play undead all the time, and I have forgotten what movement the ghouls are, but yeah, so there is a chance for a necromantic 1-turn touchdown. I've never personally attempted one. I don't know how possible they are, and what the setup is for it, but with the frenzy from the other wolf, that makes it quite nice. Interesting that he's putting a gutter runner on there. Is that which gutter runner is that? Slightly easier than undead. Yes, it would be slightly easier. I wonder if that's a sidestep piece. That would make a lot of sense. If that's the sidestep gutter runner, then he really wants to put that in place because that stops the pushes that you need. Yeah, the undead 1-turn touchdown I'd say is the necromantic 1-turn touchdown. That's a pretty solid anti-undead 1-turn touchdown. That's a pretty solid anti-defense. Problem is your ghoul dies on a dodge, you have fewer replacements. That is also true. That is also very, very true. So yeah, I don't think it is possible. He's definitely got a plan of something in mind, though. I'm very intrigued to see where this is going. Oh, that's a very good point. That is an illegal setup. I don't know if the Skaven coach has noticed that it's an illegal setup. Right, okay. I don't know if I should go in and tell them that that's... Yeah, neither of them have noticed. I don't know if I should go in and tell them or not. Yeah, I might have to go in and tell them. Both coaches, yeah, I've let them know, and he's failed it anyway. But they had neither of them had realised, and the opponent said that he was okay with it. So it has, yeah, it's been. We've resolved it, but it couldn't have worked. He's failed it anyway. So. Yeah. I just didn't want anyone to start. I said to them, like, I didn't want anyone to start like saying that there was any cheating or anything like that going on. But neither of them genuinely had realised that it was an illegal setup, and yeah, they were both fine with it. So we've sorted it out. It's fine. Yeah. Sometimes that happens, and that's the other thing. Like Blood Bowl 3 would immediately be like, no, you can't do that, and you don't realise what's happened. But on tabletop, you can have those mistakes, and that's just human. It is just like genuine mistakes, so it's not a problem. Yeah, it happens. Right, so it's half time. So we'll reset the turns. Is that a scorekeeper from the Tulip Cup? I don't know. Do you mean there's what the Skaven coach has? I don't know. Yeah. I can ask him at the end if you'd like me to, Neo. Yeah, exactly. It's game 6. It's game 6. Everyone makes mistakes. So things like that can happen. And yeah, it ended up not making a difference anyway. So, you know, especially if you've not played many tournaments. I don't know how many tournaments these two players have played. But yeah. How's it from this one? Yeah, exactly. Both coaches have agreed that they didn't mind it happening. You know, it's mostly if the opponent would have had an issue with it. So the opponent said he did not have an issue with it, and now they're both aware of it, and they can set up accordingly and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, so ball is scattering forward. Oh, a 2. That's a ref. Is that a bribe? Is that a free bribe? I think that's a free bribe, isn't it? Yeah, take care of each other, have some fun. Exactly. If it hadn't have been the final, I might not have said anything, but because it is the big final and everything, like, you know, we want to make sure. Is the necromantic team paint job based on the Steelers colours? Potentially. I mean, it's called the Green Bay Hackers. That is the team name for this. So I don't know if that's got anything to do with Steelers. Thanks, Wota. So no. Okay then. I don't know sports very well. Like, I barely even follow football, and even that is because Day likes football. So I think there was a power on that front, on that first hit, that I'm definitely following and watching along. My Blackhawks are called Green Boy Thwackers. So that was just a push. I love a good football sports pun. Okay, going for the ball pickup. Manages to get it. Wolfsburg Steelers. This Skaven team, we don't have a name. Well, there is a name for it, obviously. I don't know what the name of it is. No, I cannot tell you what the name of this team is if there is a name for it. All I have is coach names and race. So more pushes by the looks of things. Most of my other teams are based on one of 2 Scottish football teams. Nice. See you, Wotan. Ratoga wanted to do a thing. Ratoga rolls a pow? Or a Botan. It might have been a Botan, in fact. No armor break. But it squeezes in next to the werewolf. That's the thing with the big guy models, is trying to figure out how to fit them in between all the other models. It can be very tricky to find a good spot for them. I think that was a POW. Yep. Can't see what that one was. So there is a wolf that has managed to push past the Skaven line and is within obviously scoring range. Question is here, as the necromantic, do you want to be scoring quickly? Because I don't know if you necessarily do, because Skaven are quick enough to score back in a couple of turns. So I don't know if you do want to be. Yeah. Oh, I know what we should do. We should put up a prediction, shall we, for the full time. Yeah, the necro have to win. They have to win, exactly. Oops. 0. Alright, I'm going to do a 5-minute prediction. So let's get at least 5,000 channel points in there. What is going to be the outcome for this final? Because yeah, you're completely right, Cornite. For the necromantic to win, they need to win this game. If they do not, the Skaven just win. The Skaven just win everything. So the order of the numbers is the order that you see on screen. So it is currently 1-0. Is it going to finish 1-0? Is it going to finish 1-1? Is it going to finish 2-0? Is it going to finish 1-2 or 2-1? Or even something else? But I don't have another else. Yeah. Joseph has to win, but then has to have Jalev not win as well, because I think Jalev wins on tiebreakers, doesn't he? This was a very similar situation to last year, where Day needed to win, but Scouse Boy only needed to draw, I think, or something along those lines. Oh, this is the turn 2 for the Necro, I've just realised. So he's just put the ball out of the way while he moves the model. But that I'm slightly out of focus, but there we go, we've got it back in. Is he doing all the rushes now? Yeah, he is. He's going straight for it. So that might affect your voting, since we're now at 1-1. So vote number 3 and 1 are obsolete because they are impossible now. So the only, in fact, 1, 2 and no, sorry, 1, 2 is still possible. In fact, I'm just going to delete the prediction. Delete that. Yep. So your points have been returned to you. Do not worry. We're going to restart the prediction and take off the ones that are impossible. Now I'm going to put on. Okay, new prediction is up with the new updated options available. Based on what's just happened in the last turn, because that was insane. That was a 2-turner, which, yeah, if Joseph wants to win this, he needed to go for that, which props to him. He did it well. Strips of the weight roast into fat. No. We actually have chickens. We actually have our rubber chickens. That sounded really bad, didn't it? We have our little flinging chickens. That's the tiebreaker. You fling them at each other across the room. You go end to end. That sounds silly. Exactly. It sounds amazing. Is that the order of the tiebreakers? All the top coaches got their rosters in on time. Is there anyone who didn't get their roster in on time? Have we all voted in the prediction? No one has voted. Guys, quick, get your votes in. Get your votes in. Did I miss something? Because surely this is the Skavens. Oh, did he roll a blitz? He must have rolled a blitz. Another prediction. You've got less than 2 minutes left to predict and what the full-time score is. I've changed it so that it matches the upvote. I voted, but because I'm in the Netherlands, I can't bet them. That's a wolf armor broken. That's the blodge piece. Oh, it's fine. It's stunned. Alright, so this is turn 2 for the Skaven, I believe. Polar opposite. I know, right? Okay, there's the bounce for the ball, so 7. Yeah. Well, we had Giraffe earlier who rolled 12-12, didn't she? She rolled 6-6 and 6-6. What's with the funky dice tower? He just has a dice tower. That's all. He just has a dice tower. Some people do. Some people have mats. Some people have dice trays. Who knows anymore? Who knows, honestly, Rochelle? Yeah. You can get all sorts of fun rolling dice things. Stream has not frozen, by the way. Wolf wear floor. How long have I played Blood Bowl? I have been playing since about 2019. So roughly 5 years. And Day about a year or so longer than me. I've been playing since 1989. Thank you. Mental dice, think of a random number between 1 and 6. That's when roll. Not everyone is accepting of this. Oh dear. I don't know, like, there's probably some things I'm missing in my commentary, and I do try and get other people in, but obviously most people want to play. They don't want to be sat in a room with me watching other people. I mean, like, I do enjoy watching other people, and I think it's a lot of fun, but quite often people, they want to play the game. They don't want to be sat watching 6 games when they could be out there rolling dice. I can see at least a push. I don't think it went down. But yeah, I'm always looking for things to improve in my commentary. And I'm not as good of a player as these guys, so I might miss some tactics that they might be doing. But my main goal with this is to provide insight and to, like, tell people what's going on, basically. And if you want to come and join a Blood Bowl tournament, how it's not as scary as you think it might be. Oh, thank you. Oh, I think that's a removal. That is a zombie that has been KO'd. That is the first removal for the Skaven there. Nah, I'm still scared. Would you say you're more of a Jim or a Bob type commentator? I turn those off, honestly. I personally don't. I hate listening to that. It really puts me off, especially because this is the same thing over and over again. It just, yeah. It can be fun for a little bit, but I personally, I'm not a fan of listening to that commentary, especially when they didn't add anything different for Blood Bowl 3. They just kept the same commentary from Blood Bowl 2. Like, please record some different lines. Please. Like, you need to have something different. Yeah, like the first couple of games you might play is like, oh, it's a fun little addition. Oh, hang on, someone's after the door slightly open. Hold up. I had a ghost joining me. I wish they would make it AI so it actually reacts to the game being played. Yeah, or just a couple more lines, just something a bit different. I don't mind it being cheesy, like that's fine. I don't mind the cheese too much. But yeah. Maybe think about that. Oh, the AI is never going to work well. The thing is, so Andy has actually done a stream on this. I don't know if you were there when he played against some AI on Fumble, but it's incredibly difficult to teach AI to play Blood Bowl because of how many thousands, like hundreds of thousands, millions of thousands, thousands of millions of different options there are to play Blood Bowl. Like, if you think of it, because what we think of like playing Blood Bowl is like, oh, you move your players around, you do it through a couple of blocks, you pick up the ball, you do whatever. But then there's like, if you think of it as like every single square, there's a different. I don't play Fumble, so I don't know Anvil. So one of the things that the AI has to consider is, well, you could line up your entire team on the back line and just push your players backwards and forwards. That could be the whole game. And so if you think about it like that, then AI is not going to be easy to ever correct in Blood Bowl. Not for the next 5 years, I imagine. Maybe someone does. Maybe someone does get a really good one, but they need a lot of things to do that. I'm pretty sure I saw a POW. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just saw a push. But yeah, no. AI is going to be ridiculous to fix. I've just realised this is the Necro's turn 3. I'd like to have a crack at making an AI player, but it would take a lot of time. I mean, yeah, that's the problem. It takes too much time and probably too much money to make it. So now this is the Skaven's turn 3. I mean, I know nothing about making an AI player. I just know what I've been told by some people, and that's what people have described to me. Like, you've got to think every single square is time would be wasted, no money making an AI blah blah player. Yeah, exactly. Nobody, like, you know, as convenient as it would be to have a Blood Bowl player, like, no one really wants to play against AI. Everyone just wants to play against a human player. Like, yes, okay, AI will be good for learning, and it'll be good if, like, there's no one on, or, you know, playing offline. But 9 times out of 10, if you're going to choose to play a Blood Bowl game, you want to play against somebody. I did once go into a stream of somebody who was only played against AI games, and their teams were ridiculous. They weren't even taking good skills. It's a massive marketing buzzword which doesn't actually represent the underlying functionality, and most people have no idea on the restrictions which are present in making AI do useful things. Yeah, AI could potentially be useful, but not in the thing. Not in the current way it is. Blood Bowl was a very social game, which is why I wonder what's up with not having chat in Blood Bowl 3. I don't know. I don't like what they've done. Oh, what's that? Was that a both down? Yeah, there must have been. Yeah, they had chat in Blood Bowl 2. I don't know why. Hi, but imagine the AI train is opened by OpenAI, which can play mini games itself and learn. They did it with chess. They did it with Go as well. Yeah, they've spoken about chess. I think because that was what the stream was that Andy did, was he was training AI. He was training a Blood Bowl AI thing, so maybe they could do it, maybe not. I don't know enough about AI. I know, yeah, they've got to moderate the chat. That's the thing that they don't want to do. They don't want to moderate it, and yeah. No, Blood Bowl 3, they've now got something which is essentially go to Discord and talk there. Yeah, somebody was working on an AI. Yes, yeah, that is the thing about getting it to train itself. It won't know how to beat people who know what they're doing and actually play well. Like, at the minute, you're getting AI players, AI games where they're running the ball carrier right next to your best player, or, you know, they're doing the AI does really silly things, which is funny, but it's not going to teach itself how to play Blood Bowl like that. It's a very complicated topic. Teaching AI how to play Blood Bowl, like, it's not something that's going to like I said, it's not going to happen in the next 5 years, probably. Maybe 10, maybe 20, something will happen and someone will come up with something. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Blood Bowl's a hard game to judge sometimes. So, as the necromantic, let's go back to this game, because this is the final game of Bang Average Chicken Bowl 3. We're in the second half. What is the strategy for the necro right now? Right? What are they trying to do? because they've got like their goal here, right, is definitely to win, because if they don't win this game, they don't win the tournament. So they want to be looking at getting the ball down, seeing if they can break apart this cage. Yeah. Got a wolf blitz on the tackle piece. I can't see what he rolled. Oh, did you do it from the wrong angle? Because now that's a 1 dice. I think that's a reroll. So they were just pushes. There was nothing more they could do there. They have, so I agree with you to a point, Zachary, but the problem is that Blood Bowl has a set of risk assessment in it, but the risk assessment is only based on the importance of what you're trying to do. So you can tell the computer, like, to do XYZ first because it will be less risky to do so, but if it's not the important thing to do, those, even though they're the less risky things to do, they're not the most important things you want to be doing. Like, there's a reason Andy's not a massive fan of saying do the safe things first, because that's not always the way to go, and it's not always the way to get what you want done, because it's not the order of importance to do things in. So teaching AI order of importance plus risk factor plus a generalized game plan, I don't know enough about computer or AI to understand how easy or hard that is to do, but I can't imagine it's that easy to do, because there's so many different layers of things, and you know, how are you to judge what is more important or not important to do? So yeah, Neko hasn't had much luck in removal. Yeah. This removal rate has been horrendous for both. I think that, like, all you guys have a game plan. My game plan most of the time is just to stay alive, or like, if I'm playing halflings, it's to get a 1-turn touchdown. 9 times out of 10, that's all I'm aiming to do, is to get a halfling 1-turn touchdown, or to knock someone over with a halfling, which is also very funny. But yeah, I just like to kill stuff. See, this is the thing. This is the element of Blood Bowl that you're never going to be able to teach to an AI. It's just like, just throw things. When in doubt, throw a gnome. Exactly. I embarrassed myself less in this game than I did in the last one. I think that's a lot of people's game plan. Yeah, that's assuming a lot though, Neo, isn't it? Let's be honest. Jimmy's not in the final. Hi, Jimmy. Where is Jimmy? Hang on, let me just get up the Round 5 results. Dimmy is on 18, 170 points. So that means he has 50-50. Won 3, drew 1, lost 1. Yeah, he's lost a game. Oh, he's 18th, so he's doing okay. Don't know how that last game for him. What is he playing last? He's playing against Dark Elves. He's on table 9. So, yeah. Are we on turn 5 for the Necro? I think we're on turn 5 for the Necro here. Then we had to play a teenager. 18 no top 3. Are there anything else? I mean, there's Slan and Vampires all up above as well. There's all sorts up here. It's ridiculous. Hey, San. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god, there's just like a mess of rats and stuff in the middle. Rat Ogre's just out of it for now. Santa is down. Has the ball been knocked over? I cannot tell if the ball's been knocked over. I think I can see a pow. There it is. That is the ball being knocked over. See, I've willed it into being. This is the power of the stream. We will. Oh my god, that's an 11. That is a KO'd blodging gutter runner. So, can anyone catch the ball? Oh, someone's caught the ball. What's just caught the ball? Wow. There we go. I think that's a... Was that a ghoul that caught it? Yeah, it must be. Yeah. Okay. So, Necro have managed to get the ball back. Well, I say back. They've managed to steal the ball, is what I mean. Yeah, it's a ghoul. Ooh, dodging out. Made it. Another dodge. Okay. So there is a rat at the back there. It's being marked by a wraith currently. Is there anyone else who can go and help that ghoul? I don't know if there is. Is that the San? I don't. Is it the San? Looks like a thrower. Yes, I think that is the thrower at the back there. Oh no! The thrower is the one with the ball in its tail. I think he's only got the one thrower. I don't think he's got two. Yeah, because the thrower's got leader, and that's the purple band. Okay, so he's pushed that gutter, that line rat. That's the one. Is there any bad matchup for rats? There's two. There's no and a yes there. All right, so Skaven's turn 5. Yeah, there's. I mean, anything with like a lot of mighty blow is bad for rats. The thing is, rats are very temperamental. Like if you get the removals, then yes. Dwarves are skilled to shut down some dodge. Yeah. Sunglasses must be special. The amount of times they get pointed at. Oh, you mean that? Yeah, it's a Underworld Dwarf Amazon Chamberlain. Extra special sunglasses. I know. Oh, I'm just trying to see what time we're on for the round. Okay, so there's 40 minutes left of the round. I think the thing is, you can say good, bad matchups for any team, right? There's all sorts of different things. You could say, for example, dwarves are a bad matchup for Amazons because of the tackle, right? But until you actually play the game, because there's so many factors. Who you're playing against, what skills you give to that team, like to your different players and stuff. Like, there's so many different factors that factor into the matchups that you can't really say what's a good or a bad matchup, because it affects is your mental going into that. And what I mean by that is your expectations of how the game's going to go. If you go in thinking, oh, this is going to be easy, and then you get diced to shit, then like the matchup doesn't matter at that point, because the dice have decided it's not going to happen. Like it's that's what one of the things about Blood Bowl is. Like there are elements that affect how the game's going to go, but ultimately at the end of the day, like if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Blood Bowl's one of those weird ass games where anybody can beat anybody. Likelihood of that changes based on race, experience, coach level and all that kind of thing, but yeah, anything can happen to anybody. Where's the ball? The ball is on the left hand side of the pitch. So if you can see where Joseph was pointing, there's the flesh golem, which has got the green band. Just in front of that, there's a ghoul with a blue block band around it. That's where the ball is now. Ideal world would be that the game is balanced such that no combination of teams is a good matchup or a bad one. It'll be more whether the coaches are capable of playing one team against the other. Exactly. So, for example, I played at Strangle Ball last year. I took halflings, right? Halflings, not exactly expected to win a lot of games. I went 1-1-1. I played Nurgle, Skaven, and Skaven. Who do you think I won against? Because I'll tell you right now, it wasn't one of the Skaven teams. I won against Nurgle with halflings. Like, that's why I say good, bad matchups. There's no point trying to... It's part of the reason I do play halflings, is because there's no good or bad matchup. They're all technically bad matchups for me, but anything can happen. And that's one of the things I do like about Blood Bowl, is the fact that anything can happen. Also a pain in the butt sometimes as well when anything does happen, but yeah. Right, so ball carrier is pegging it down the pitch, I think. Oh, hello. Hangsword, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, Hangsword viewers. How are we all doing? I hope you had a wonderful stream. The Rebel final, nice. How did that go? We are currently at the Bang Average Chicken Bowl final. This is very tense. Basically, the stakes are, for everybody who's just come in, the stakes are the necromantic, so the players that are going from the right hand side of the pitch to the left, they have to win. If they get a draw or a loss, I mean the loss obviously they lose, but if they get a draw they do not win, and the Skaven are going to win the tournament. So this is all to play for. This is so intense for the necromantic. They have to get this win. So that was a pal there, just for everybody's information. Final was an instant classic. Excellent. I look forward to hearing more about that. Okay. Rebel final, don't talk. Oh, can you not talk about it on stream? Fair enough. I mean, I don't play Rebel, so I don't know what can or can't be talked about. Oh, that's another power right there. No spoilers for 24 hours. Ah, okay, right. Well, then do not spoil anything. I know nothing, so I can't spoil a single thing. It's not as strong as that, but we like to avoid spoilers whenever. Fair enough. Yeah. Would I get pre-banned from Rebel if I ever decide to join? No, in 2024 you spoiled the final. We just have a no spoiler request, but if anyone looking, send it to me, Miranda, and I will put that in. Sorry, I have a no links thing in my chat, but if you send it to me, I can. I will happily advertise for you. Rebel, what is that? Never heard of it. Yeah, if you send it to me in a whisper or on Discord, either or, I will happily advertise. So we're on Rats turn 6 now. So ball is based by a gutter runner. This is going to be tricky for the Rats to... Oh, there's a dodge. I'm assuming this is probably for the blitz. Oh. He was throwing the dice into his dice tray. That was a reroll there on the dodge. Didn't do the blitz though. Did not do the blitz. So he's trapping him in. Is that a rush? Yep. Oh, it was the blitz. Oh, we can't see what it was. That's a reroll though. Does it go over? It does. That was a POW. Dice Tower yuck. I know. He's turned it away as well. This year I haven't asked them to roll into a specific tray. Just because you can still basically follow what's happening. And you can assume what's happening as well, but yeah, we did have a bit of a moment earlier where there was a slight break of rules, but we fixed it and we sorted it out. But yeah, can you hear them? No, not unless they start shouting. Because we had a lovely rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody game before last from L Plate and Giraffe. So yeah. If they start shouting or singing very loudly, then we can hear them. But otherwise, I've tried to keep it as separate as possible. You'll be very proud. I did a little video. I'm putting a little compilation together of things that people recommend you bring to a tournament, so must-haves. And Demento very was very insistent on dice cup, but also how to correctly use said dice cup. You can't do it any other way. Game would be less interesting if there wasn't any luck. Exactly, yeah. Don't know if I like that he throws it in. It's a very interesting... Yeah, he is wise. He is very wise, yes. we have a guest here. We have a cauliflower. Can I say hello?
Hello, chat.
Just had a Herringsword raid from the Rebel final, which we're not getting any spoilers for.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Ian the Ace and Joseph.
How can you mess up a dice cup? Well, there are some people who they put a couple of fingers over the top of it and swirl. That's one way. The other way that Dementor was demonstrating not to do was to roll it in your hand and onto the table, which, I don't know, I think that one's less egregious than the nice swirly of the dice cup. But yeah, so basically the stakes for this are, I think it's the Necro's turn. Necro have to win this.
Oh.
Because the rats are on 250. No, they're not. What are they on?
JLev needed me to win for strength of schedule.
So yes, they're on 250. Necro on 220. So if they get a draw, then Skaven win. The rats the Necro need to win, but also JLev to not win.
JLev's finished, but I don't know what his result was. But apparently, I needed to win for JLev's strength of schedule.
Oh, okay. Did you win?
Nope.
Oh.
I drew. I tripwired.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Very old school, still hand roll, but I make sure it's random, just as my opponents. But yeah, so this is the.
Are they on the second half?
They're on the second half. Yeah.
Oh, they must be at this point.
Yeah. So the rats had the ball. Necro stole it off them. Rats have just knocked the Necro down.
This is my matchup.
There's the ball going down.
Oof.
I'm going to say it was a POW. Probably was a both down, but I'm going with a POW. Oh, I thought he'd knocked it off then. Okay, so balls scattered. Can you make this any safer? No. And rolling is best. Jimmy, are you coming to UKTC?
Again. To film us?
Yes. You're just going to wander around with a camera? Or are you actually going to play?
Jimmy never plays Blood Bowl by choice.
That's true. Maybe. Okay, so this is now Rat's turn 7. Although they've not moved a thing.
It's got 10. There we go.
Yeah.
It's funny because not the game I just played, but the game I played before that, we were each moving each other's turn marker. Like, oh, this is your 7. Back when I played 40k, I never had fancy things like dice cups. You don't have dice trays because you roll so many dice in 40k.
So many could just go anywhere. Oh, you might be there. Nice. We'll be there with some random person we found in a Nando's.
Yeah. You're rolling 100 dice, they're stacking a cup. You can't roll 100 dice in a cup. But you must roll it into some sort of tray. Otherwise it's just going to go everywhere.
I love that, a dice bucket.
Hargrim! Hi, Hargrim. I did miss you. Hello. Sorry, I was watching the game. My apologies. Yeah, you need buckets for 40k. Corn Knight's very correct there.
Oh, was that the final room?
Oh, that was a reroll. Something's failed.
Yeah.
I'm too busy talking to Hargrim.
So it's...
Right, turn 8.
That was the final reroll, yeah.
Where's
Gone.
the ball?
They failed the pickup. That was what it was. Yeah, now this is Necro.
I don't want to talk about my tournament, Hargrim.
Oh, this is so tense.
Yesterday I rolled 12 double skulls and a triple skull. I tripwired to win a game, and I just tripwired again to win a game. Oh, and yesterday I ended up accidentally scatter catching to draw JLev.
Can you do it?
They were not with me. So Whose turn is it now?
It is the necromantic's
The
turn.
necros.
So if they...
Can the necros score?
They've got a wolf there and a wolf there, so
Where-
yes.
Where are they going into?
That way.
Yeah, they're going that way. Cool.
Yeah, they are going that way, yeah.
Do you want me to get the big boxes?
It's just about how he can get the players off.
Yeah.
Wolf or I don't... Who knows anymore? So who knows? Liking this board, I have a couple of them, but never opened them. They're not very sad. So this is the gnome pitch. This one is, and it's my favourite GW board that they've
It's
ever
a
done.
little bit tricky to play on, but it's really good on stream because of the
Yeah.
contrast.
Okay, he's going for that blitz. They both down. Arm break. Removal?
It was just a bit
Not
hard
a
to
removal.
see Neo. I'm not a fan of the ones that just have crosses and not lines because it can be a little bit tricky at times to see the full squares.
The wolf failed the dodge. I think.
This is a
I think.
draw.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a draw.
That means the Skaven have won.
Oh. Alright, I need to go back up.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, chat. Bye.
Whew. Is he going to roll the armor? He is. Did it break? Didn't break. I don't think it broke. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Potentially. I mean, they seem to think not. But either way, it doesn't matter, Ali. It doesn't matter either way. Because the rats have won. So generally, I mean, I think it's still going to do the bits and pieces, but ultimately, it does not matter because a draw is all the rats need. So they don't have to go for the win, right? That's just not something they have to do because they've done all the work they needed to. He probably does know that, to be honest, because all the results and everything are up on the Discord. So he probably does know that he's won. Yeah. And Dementor and Dude probably let him know as well. It's still going to do the bits and pieces and potentially have a go at it, but yeah, there it is. Failed something. So yeah. Yeah. The handset is they know. They both know. Right, I'm going to stick you guys on. Be right back while I sort out the camera and everything for the award ceremony. I'm going to try and get us in somehow. I might end up streaming it through my phone, so please stick around in the chat. Like I said, I'm going to put Words on Stream up for a little bit, so have some fun with that. Take a break, go grab some food, do whatever you need. Andy's not here. Wotani's not here at all. Pictures of best painted. I assumed that they were already taking pictures of that, to be honest. I think that was already been judged, maybe. I don't know for sure. Have a Kit Kat. Yeah, have a Kit Kat. Whatever you need to do. So, yeah. Right, I will be back in a bit. bye.